My first question goes to Dr. Sanjay Jha, author, suspended Congress leader. And Sanjay Jha, today, my first question to you, and I want you to be absolutely truthful. Aren't you thinking कि भाई ये क्या बोल दिया? On the Hindu dharma, the core competency does lie with the BJP. For Rahul Gandhi to give expert views on the Hindu dharma and then come out and say that मैं धर्म के बारे में बात ही नहीं कर रहा था, really, is this a faux pas? Is there a problem in the understanding of the Hindu religion? Is this an expression of the bad Shakti gone wrong? What was Rahul Gandhi trying to say? And once again, is this the biggest of the big self goals that Mr. Rahul Gandhi has made, which the Congress will have to pay for?
Navika, my short, emphatic answer is no. And I will answer your question in two parts as quickly as I can. Number one, Mr. Modi talking about Nari Shakti has to be one of the monumental jokes of our season. Here is a man who actually called a fellow parliamentarian colleague's wife as 50 crore ka girlfriend. That tells you about the decorum and decency coming out from the Prime Minister's mouth. Number two, on the 75th anniversary of India's independence, Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, Mr. Modi's government releases the rapists जिन्होंने बिल्किस बानो का बलात्कार किया, 11 लोग उनको रिहा किया गया जेल से. And the central government, by the way, had a role to play, Navika. And I respect you, I respect Smita, you're all distinguished women in your own right. I think that was a day to hang our head in shame. And because, especially it's worse for Mr. Modi, because Bilkis Banu got raped in the 2002 Gujarat riots. And we continue to humiliate her again and again. Pawan Khera mentioned Manipur. I want to make one point that probably Pawan forgot. Hamare Pahalwan, Vijeta, the wrestlers who brought us glory, Mr. Modi posed with them for photo ops. But when they were begging for justice on the sexual harassment case against Brij Bhushan Singh, who's a prominent BJP leader in Uttar Pradesh, Mr. Modi had no time for them. So kindly मैं हाथ जोड़ के गुजारिश करता हूं आपके बहुत ही लोकप्रिय चैनल के माध्यम से मोदी जी जरा भारतीय लोगों की जरा इज्जत कीजिए. लोग समझदार हैं, जागरूक है, सब जानते हैं. आपका भाषण वचन है, चुनाव का माहौल है, दीजिए, उसमें कोई रोक नहीं रहा है. आपको हक है, सबको हक है, लेकिन झूठ इतना भी मत बोलिए. Coming down to Rahul Gandhi's point, I heard his speech live actually during that period. Rahul talks about actually the abuse of power. He mentioned the Shakti because in Hindu religion, we all know it has a sanctified value. It has a sanctified interpretation. But he immediately went on to say how that power is being abused in this country. I have given you some examples where women are concerned, but look at the income tax, the CBI and the ED. Navika, you and I have been debating it for the last couple of weeks on your program. ED is now become an enforcement directorate turned extortionist department, where the corporates or businessmen are being harassed. And like a mafia operation, this government has been extorting money from them. Look at the SBI. It has become like an instrument of political football. The largest and the most respected bank in the world is a joke, thanks to Mr. Modi's government. And that's what Rahul Gandhi was alluding towards very specifically.
But he started with Hindu dharma. And then said that it wasn't a dharmic statement that he was making. Well, Gaurav Bhatia, please respond to Sanjay Jha's stout defense of Rahul Gandhi's statement.
Navika, there can be no defense for such irresponsible utterances. And if there is a self goal of Pele in the political universe, it has to be Rahul Gandhi. And I first want to quote exactly what he said and then pick it up from there. Rahul Gandhi, Navika, said, Hindu dharma में शक्ति शब्द होता है, हम शक्ति से लड़ रहे हैं. इसका मतलब जो हिंदू धर्म का पार्ट है उससे लड़ रहे हैं राहुल गांधी. Now, if he wanted to spell out a message that he is fighting evil forces, why invoke the Hindu dharma? Second, would he ever muster the courage to say मुस्लिम धर्म में एक शब्द होता है कुरान, और हम कुरान से लड़ रहे हैं. He could not have said that. So this is a statement which is highly misogynistic and anti-Hindu both. So he has hurt the sentiments of every woman in the country as well as every Hindu in the country. And I will tell you that Rahul Gandhi is a habitual offender because his earlier statements like लड़के लड़कियां छेड़ने मंदिर में जाते हैं are also very hurting to the Hindu community. He has earlier also been part of a party which has coined the term Hindu terror. Very recently, he insulted Aishwarya Rai, making a very irresponsible remark when he said, Aishwarya Rai naach rahi thi. And how shallow his comments are, that a leader speaks and the spokespersons of the party have to come to his rescue to explain what he said. He had to even issue a tweet, a very elaborative tweet, to explain what he said. It clearly reveals the mindset of the Congress party, and I am reminded of a meeting where he met a venom-spewing priest who was called George Punaiya. And George Punaiya and he was having a conversation and he asked, what is God? George Punaiya said, Shakti kuch nahi hai. There is only one God, which is Jesus, and Bhagwan Shiv kuch nahi hai. Koi mata kuch nahi hai. What does it reveal? It reveals the sick mindset that for the Congress party and especially for the Gandhi Parivar, they only feel that respect one religion and hurt the sentiments of the Hindu. Now coming to what Sanjay Jha said, he was questioning the Prime Minister. The Prime Minister very rightly showed his respect for the Hindu religion when he said that on Chandrayaan 3's landing, we named the point as Shiv Shakti. Therefore, he respected the rich cultural heritage of the country. And he also made a very categorical remark, Navika, when he said, every woman, हर माँ में मैं शक्ति का रूप देखता हूँ. So look at the ideology difference between the Bharatiya Janata Party and the Congress Party. We are inclusive, we respect the Hindu rich cultural heritage, every woman of the country. On the other side is a sinister design disrespecting the Hindu rich culture as well as the women of the country. And I will tell you who brought in the constitutional amendment to guarantee reservation to the 50% population of the country. It was considered impossible. The Congress tabled the bill. It was passed in one house of the parliament and they did not even care to table it in the other house. But Narendra Modi ji, through a constitution